Hello, everyone. It is Sunday night, and I hope we're all having a great weekend. We ready for some Horizon Zero booty butt? Yep, that's its name now. That's what I'm going with. I'm very excited to find out what's gonna be happening with all this robot nonsense. The world building has been interesting, and I want to know more. So that's what we're doing today. We got we're kicking it off with action right away today because I stopped right before we got to the village because death and murder await us. So let's get going. Literally just death right there. Murder right there. Oh, murder already sees me. We're not here. I was just starting. Alright, so yep, okay. I can't say hi. Bye. Let me out of your legs. I didn't think we would immediately start like that. I kind of have to fight this one, I think. Even though it hurts a lot. So who wanted to start the stream with action? That's a lot of... Okay, never mind, we're running. That's a lot of question marks. Away! No looting for me. The game has decided I'm never allowed to loot again. Oh my goodness. Please, just roll. Roll for your life. Fleeing. There's lots of sounds of combat, and I'm scared. Ah, ooh, yee, you're a robot. Flee the area. The robots are really strong right now. It really said no shinies for me, and I don't appreciate this. We all know how much I like shinies. Ooh, that's a big thing. Oh, cutscene. Okay, I don't get the gun. I tried to be snazzy. No, you guys can stay holed up. It's all good. I don't want your death on my hand. Stop it. You guys know I want you all alive.
Varl and Sona.
Oh wait, you're friends. Never mind. I lied. I didn't just shoot at my allies. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, that was worth picking that gun up. Oh. Guys, I haven't fought one of these yet. Now is not the time to get stuck in a wall either. What are you weak to? Armor removal. Got it.
The corruption will not take hold!
Let's get some armor off you. How about on your butt? And on your face. Ow! Ooh, you hurt. You hurt a lot.
Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Boy, does it hurt. I would like to rescan you so I actually know what you're weak to again. Guns on the side of your face. What is this space beam? Why do you get a space beam? You're not from space.
Destroy it!
I've changed my mind about not having them come help me. I'm glad they came to help. Oops, I missed. I didn't want its tail. I want the stupid giant thing I keep missing. Somehow. Give me this thing.
The corruption will not take hold!
I mean, it might. That's all good, though.
Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Boy, am I glad I picked up that giant gun. It ate through so much health right at the beginning.
May the goddess remember!
Ow. No, I like living behind my rocks, please and thank you. What if I also just... Boy, that doesn't do anything to it. Okay.
The corruption will not take hold!
Heal. More heal. It's almost dead.
The demon!
Like 2 more shots. We can do this. Bush. Bush, you're in my way. It's dead. Okay. Whew.
We did it!
Finish them!
Finish them. Oh, there's still people here. Got it. I have no ammo. What is ammo? I didn't even realize there were humans in this fight. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, are they all dead? Can I loot the thing? Let me loot the thing. Let me loot the thing. Woo! Alright, so now that the panic and the death of the beginning of this stream has calmed down, how's everyone doing? So I hope we're in for an exciting night based on this beginning. Supreme Being, thank you for following during all that nonsense. Yes, I do stream. I've randomly decided to do it, and I hope we're all having fun watching me die a lot. Let's see, who's here? 6-Bit Rabbit, Mr. Silku, Demille excluded. I don't know. Demille, we're gonna go with Demille. Okukui, Megs, Yestrika Monster. Hope we're all doing lovely. So let's see. What kind of stuff do I need to free up on? I'm gonna switch my weapon back over to the grenade launch. I don't think we're gonna be doing too much like fire in their face like we were before. Boom. Toss the air. Thank you. Alright, have I looted all the dead bodies? Should also probably loot some of these medicine plants. The body? Is this just stuck? That's just stuck in a rock. I may not have it. Get more health, because I'm sure there's death coming. Yeah. Oh, Anora died. See, look. Could have just hidden out and let me deal with the death wrecks by myself. While I appreciate they helped. Wouldn't have died. I would have died. Dead.
Stocking up.
Think that's all the herb plants in this area that are healthy. Ooh, no, looty. Must loot all the things. I like how all the destruction seems to have stopped down there as well. So like, can I go down here and there just aren't gonna be robots now? Are they gonna let that happen? Huh. Okay. Yeah, they've just cleaned everything up. Good, I can fully fuel up on health.
Saving these for the trail.
Like one more plant. Sticks. These are all sticks. I don't need stick. Oh, I can't loot the bodies down here. I can. Give me. Will I be playing the new God of War? I don't know. I've honestly never played any of the God of War games. So maybe, maybe not. We'll have to find out via do I do it or not. I know they're supposed to be pretty fun story-driven games, so I might check it out. We see, we see. Let's see. Alright, now we can continue on with plot because I am full up on the healthies. Oops. I don't need to say that. I know what I'm doing. What are buttons? Hello, sir. How are you doing? Everybody dead? Yep. Can you imagine trying to clean this thing up? That's giant. It's a whole lot of metal to just move through. Body effort, apparently. Okay, we are finally ready to move on. Hello, lady. How you doing? No,
Aloy,
no, this one.
your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes.
I mean, you
If
guys
you hadn't returned,
also
the
helped.
tribe would have been lost.
No?
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
And it's
I
my
see.
fault.
So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
Literally our fault that all this is occurring.
Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
I really hope our lovely, crazy grandma lady is still alive, or I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna have some words to say with this game if she's not good to go.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
The mountain. Literally for the mountain. Way. Feels like it's brighter in here, probably because we lit some more of the candles, or maybe just because there are people in here.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
You're not dead.
Teb?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Ugh.
Guess being a Stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Ugh.
Yes, I suppose it did.
Wanna make me some more creepily, perfectly fitting armor? Maybe? I mean, you're a good guy. We like you. It's fine. Alright. Inner Spirit Grandma, where are you?
May my deeds live on
Aloy.
in the goddess's memory.
You've come back.
We
The
have.
Seeker has returned. Come, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How
Ran
was
through
this
half of it.
done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
I'm gonna just kick her.
What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to
What?
finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Can I just kick her in the shin? Can that be my option? Kick her in the shin.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Ooh, she called her evil.
Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
Casual
Correction.
spinning fixes.
Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I'm definitely Dr. Sobek. Then we walk in and we get zapped and we're all dead. Be proud of herself with all that bullshit.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Well, of course, he's always watching everything we're doing.
Stopped.
Hey, Lizzie B, how you doing tonight? We just having a grand old time murdering stuff today. Ooh, all sorts of stuff down there. Let's go. Door. Ooh, purple, you say? Gimme. Gimme cups?
So this is Eleuthia.
Nope. Figure.
This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
I mean, didn't we agree you could stop being a butthole about that?
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
I mean, you know why. We literally went through a whole welcoming committee on why. Everyone died. We had to redo everyone's. Are these like child's drawings? Were we stuck inside the mountain forever, so we started drawing stuff? Have there been multiple children stuck inside the mountain? Somebody had to put those there, but we were found as a baby. So why were children hanging out in that?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time.
Oh, this is creepy.
In time, in time.
This is terrifying. I mean, I get we had to grow up.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
I mean, I get we had to grow up the first generation, but boy, is that weird. Less so the robots, but the children chanting in time is just terrifying. Just some vault living, it's all good. We'll go play some Fallout next. That's what this is turning into. Flowers. There are no puppies and kittens. We've seen 0 puppies and kittens in the game. We have seen birds. Have we seen animals? No? I mean, I guess turkeys. Haven't seen bees. Have seen foxes.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Why do they sound so childish?
It is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected.
Wow.
Physical aggression is not permitted.
Ooh.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Ooh.
May I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
This is getting weird. This is getting real weird. Now we got pictures of evil sucker punching all the adolescents. Alright, this is getting creepy.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
This is getting weird.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
I mean, they had no one to teach them how to grow up. I mean, they did, though. They had the robots, which were supposed to, like, literally teach them everything because of super, super crazy AI that can adjust to everything.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
This is where they sat and learned.
Welcome, students.
They're not comfy
Please
chairs.
pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Think? Ah.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Well, that's not good.
Apollo offline.
That's not good.
All right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course.
Could be why we come back.
What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
I mean, yeah, she's a bratty kid. Like, very selfish. This has been proven time and time again.
Hello, child. My name is Samina.
They all gonna be
Today
like
is a
this?
big day. Your first day of school.
Alright, bye.
There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Looks like they're all just gonna be like that. If I keep going down, I guess. Open door.
Control accessed.
Rude one.
For Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
It's not gonna be the. It's gonna be this thing.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload.
That
The
feels a
resulting
little
explosion will
extreme.
destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
One would think we should have just built in, like, a system wipe.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine.
Yep.
Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
I appreciate Silence for, like, being that voice of, like, you should have seen this coming for a while now. You don't get to whine about it now that it's been confirmed. Like, yeah, it sucks, but we got stuff to do.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eleuthia 9. Group 1 access unstable.
Boop. Wanna actually go over, like, I'm... Drop down. All good. Am I supposed to be going up? Opened his door.
This is going to be interesting.
Boy, is it. Hi, everybody. Ooh, please don't be out here like this. This is creepy. Please, everyone, stop. Why is it so cold in here?
Aloy, forgive. Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
Yup.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed
No.
of the Nora!
Please don't.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
Aw, Varl, you're a good boy.
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Don't you die, ma'am. You stay alive while I am gone. Bum ba da bum bum bum. I did a thing, and apparently then pulled out a bomb. 'Cause that's fine.
She came out of the mountain, and she was changed, anointed.
Level 34 reached. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, give me more health. I need that. I always need that. Alright. So, what are these? That's phrasing. We've already cleared this corrupted zone, right? I think? Or is it on the map because I haven't cleared? Did we clear this? Let's go look. I'd like to clear it if we haven't. Maybe the game thought I wanted to blow something up right after that. I mean, apparently it did. It was like, hey, you don't like these people, right? You want to throw some ice at them? Alright, let's go check for Meow. I'm curious if I've cleared that or not. I thought I had. Go for a quick swim. It's fine. Vantage. There. Nope, it's still corrupted, alright. Alright, we're gonna do this real quick. Only like 4 of them. This should be good. Until I miss. Then it's bad. Go. You attack that tree. You tell it who's boss. Bam, we done. Pick up my goodies and we good. Are there any goodies in here, or is it just fun little... There's a thing to scan. Kind of a goodie. I guess. Fun good. Goodie behind this wall? No. Game doesn't reward me for going in weird spots. Button in here. It's dark down here, that's for sure. Who needs to see? Alright, how do I get out? Can't just put me in here. There we go. Ooh, you drop blue. I guess let's grab this while we're here, and then we will continue on with main story nonsense. Here. Okay. I'm gonna have to unlock some good new stuff. Get over there. I don't think I've done this tall next, so we'll go unlock that, and then we'll go to there. This the order of operations we doing now. Like that. Heck, I'm going. Climbing a tree? Or is it just up here? I appreciate that as the game got like older and stuff, or thicker into the game, they were like, alright, the climby spots are now white, they're not as obvious.
Apocalypse Storm Tour, Day 2. My father guest lectured here. A 300-level military history course on the age of human air power. Might as well have been teaching medieval siege tactics. I was 8 when he died.
Was this survived from however long ago? Okay, now over to this tall neck. Boink. Clear that up. Then on to the next bit. Kind of looks like Twitch might be doing a butt face moment. Which would be rude, because I don't want to do butt face moments. Bit rate is randomly taking itself. Nothing's changed on the end. So hopefully things are still kind of going smooth for you guys. If it's not, let me know. And we'll take like a 2-minute break to hopefully give it a second to fix itself. Just went back up, so hopefully we're good.
I must be closing in on the signal.
It just decided while we were loading to a new screen. You guys didn't need to see that. That's fine. Alright. Flame arrow. Now out of China shall know I am here. Boy, I haven't watched Mulan in oh boy, this was a mistake. Guys, I've made a mistake. The mistake was doing that, apparently. Can't see that.
I have to climb up to the tall neck's head.
There are so many people here. Good golly gosh. And there's even one of these?
What are they? No way I'll be able to take a machine that big down.
A Night of Hope, thank you for your resub, you sweet bean. Love you too. Oh, nope, I don't want to shoot the tall neck. What happens if I accidentally shoot the tall neck? Does it try and kill me? I hope not. Can you come out from behind the rocks? I was trying to kill you.
Capture another tall neck.
Oh, there you are. No, come back. Rats. Alright, how do I get up to you? What just fired that at me? There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. I mean, it's a mistake if a tall neck attacks me because I attack it. It's a big old mistake. Oops. Wow. You and your head, come here. I need to smash it in. There's a bunch of you over there, huh? Ooh, hey, what you got? Flamey arrows? That's not allowed. I said that wasn't allowed. Stop it. Look at all these snipes. I've said it and acknowledged it, so now I'm gonna stop, just so everyone's aware. The game will no longer give them to me now that I've acknowledged my nonsense. They're like, oh, you think you're doing good? You're gonna start missing every single shot. No, you die. Get rid of that boy first, because he's got a gun. Oh, I have no ammo. Switch over to these arrows. Hey there, bud. I'm not trying to hide. I very clearly have gone in there here, guns ablazing. Alright, there was a thing for me to loot right here. What is this?
She went that way.
Weird. Okay. Didn't know you could pick up singular hardpoint arrow. Okay, Dan.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
Boy shucks are we. And here. Friend forever stuck in circles. Or not. Okay, game. Yeah? You gonna do me like that? That one wasn't on me. That one totally was not on me. Let me not have to kill everybody again. Game, you're rude. That was big rude. Alright, here we go again. We're just gonna guns a-blazing. In we go. I'm upsetty spaghetti right now. Just gonna throw that out there. Game should not have done me dirty like that.
A gift from the shadow.
Is it a gift though? Ooh, there's blue up there. Excuse me while I fall off the ramp. Today is my first day of walking. Come here. Come here. I need to murder you. Like. How do I get up there? Because there's goodie up there, and I would like.
You cannot escape our grasp.
I mean, I can. Yeah, killing you. Eh? Oh.
Time to find a way up to its head.
What if I'm more concerned about finding a way up there right now?
Eclipse. What are they doing here?
Look, they just doing stuff, we just doing stuff. It's all good. Boink. Boink. Ah.
Fall before the shadow.
Whoops, I forgot that explodes. You could not. That wasn't a headshot? Rude. Yeah, I acknowledged my awesomeness from last time, so I'm now missing all of my shots. Do some of these. Nope. Or nope. Oops. Nope and nope, nope. Shoot you in the gut. Wow. Wow, self. Just keep climbing. Just keep climbing into my depth. Alright, let's try this again. We got green.
They're leaving.
Are they leaving? Or can they just not see me because they're blind?
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Could be, but game already proved it's not. Alright, you're here. Forgot about that. You can have some fire. Now you can have some of these. There. Dead.
Should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
Stop saying that like I'm gonna be able to. Alright, we're gonna give it an extra moment to be right in front of us this time. There we go.
Alright. Now I just have to reach its head.
You want me to go over? Go up. There it is. No. Over here. And go there. Thank you.
Looks like I'm clear.
Give me. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Give me that map. And now, rappel down from I don't know where. I still have no idea what that does. That seems wild and crazy. Are there just no more bad guys here now? They're all just gone? They're like, oh, she touched it. Now it's not ours. Alright, I'll just loot my stuff and be on my way then. That's fine. Okay. Forward ho to... We are going... up here. We got some fun friends in between here and there. Too bad I can't keep him to be a mount. Right? Just like... Just tell it to walk over yonder ways. Get me there with your big old steps. Alright, we're going to the Chilly Chilly Mountain, it looks like. Those were words. Those were not words. We're going to the Chilly Mountain. Dead rabbit. Health plants, please and thank you. Oh my god, right? It would be a perfect sniping platform. Nothing could touch me up there. Oh, hi, pig. Where you came from, but you're dead now. Chili or chili? I don't want to deal with you guys. Shush. Shush your faces. I just want this.
I found this.
Goodbye. I probably should have overridden one of those, but now it's too late. Boy, there's a lot of scary stuff around this area. Just gonna casually along. It's fine. Nothing's attacking me. If I don't look behind me, nothing's going on. None of this is happening. That's how it works. What the heck is that thing? Oh, it's one of the spooky. I would like it to, like, actually. Never mind. Not going to. That's fine. Come here, I wanna... Just right. Override. And away we go! Up the mountain on this goatee McGoat face. I mean, that works. That was not what I was intending for, but that happened. Up this way?
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb. Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate.
Oops.
So what else is
More confused about where the actual way up is. Over here? Over here. Oh, wait, there's a thing just... Stop for a sec. Go, mountain goat, go! This is why I don't drive north. Wait, there's a box of goodies. Hold still for a second. Goodies. Oh boy. Why am I doing this? I should not be on a mount right now. Just gonna throw that out there. But I'm on it, so we're gonna stay on it. Going the wrong. Oop, stop, stop, stop. Go backwards. Oh, I think I actually have to abandon it. I think that's climbing. I think that's climbing. Maybe? Or am I just crazy? No, it doesn't actually go up this way. Okay. I lied, we're back on the Dum-Dum Mount. Hopefully this takes me up somehow. Or I'm being dumb, because it looks like it's just going down. It's just going down. Okay, back up. This way. There we go. I didn't get lost. I definitely just got turned around. Oh no, I was just supposed to climb here, and I completely missed that cue.
Ho!
Alright, goodbye! Like it's gonna lead. Hit. Long leap. Do it. Up.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
The invisible things. There's the stalker up there. It's got all its stupid mine things up there. Fan of them, gotta say.
Good. I can use this.
Not making those noises? Or really? Question is how many stalkers? They're fun to fight, but they're also a pain in the butt. But I'm fighting them now, so that's fine. I would like to set you guys on fire real quick, though. Oh, there's a bunch of you brats. Let's get some armor off of all of you. Unless... Ooh. I just want to smack you to death. Is that okay? You. Oop. There's another one already. So please go away. Okay, you're done. Alright. I'd like to get some of your armor. Ooh, everything hurts. Alright, let's hide in a bush real quick. None of you see me, right? Yeah, no, you're confused. Okay. Ah, what the hell? Stop. Give me 3 seconds. Alright, I should really deal with the Watchers, because they are making it a big old pain in the butt to fight these. Ugh. Roll, 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 my friend. Yeah, you can stop. You and your nonsense, you can stop. Are you dead? Thanks. How did I already reach level 35? Goodness me. Alright. I was gonna say, I think there's one more stalker to deal with. And I don't think I've touched it yet, but still got quite a bit to... Good. The game, you want to register that I'm clicking? Thanks. Ah. Please keep rolling away. No attacking. Alright, everybody's dead. We good. Everybody's dead. There's all sorts of loot to loot. We good. I would like some health plants now, please and thank you.
Good for an old remedy.
Da health plant. Oh yes, things. I am near here. Shut up. See, here's the thing. I killed the things that put you down, so I don't... Keep doing your little firework nonsense. They're literally just like little fireworks. It's fun. Look at this piggo! Missed the piggo! Still gave me boosting. Alright, quickly craft up potion. Got those. Stock on some arrows real quick. There we go. I appreciate that the game doesn't super punish me if I forget to resupply on arrows mid-fight or something. It's pretty quick about crafting, and it's like, here you go. Alright, so now we need to go uppies over here. I mean, no, those things aren't signals for other people. They're signals for the stalker. We're done with the enemies here. It's literally no problem that I was setting those off.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Glintox, I hate you. Pains in my butt. I never liked fighting flying enemies in, like, any game. Oh, hi, you're here too? Okay. Didn't see you. Let's get some traps down, please and thank you. Please tell me there's not two of them. There's probably two of them, and I just haven't noticed the other one yet. And there's watchers here? Oh my goodness. Please stop. You are a pain in my butt anytime I let you live. Yep, there's two. Keep rolling, please. Around the thing. Alright, let's get some more trappos down. Like to try and deal with some more Glinthawk nonsense. They can stop getting at me from above. Rude. Oh my god, stop for like 3 seconds. That one's almost dead. Oh my god, stop and get out of this pocket of dumb. Alright, this is just... stop. Where's the almost dead one? There you are. That one's gone. You don't want that watcher to cut off, so you can just die real quick. Do some thanks. The Mothman has appeared. Is that Glinthawks? Right. Get one more blast trap down for the dum-dum. Wherever it is, it's way over here. Yeah, limp on through this trap. There you go, you're dead. Now it's just annoying flyboys. And this dumb idiot. Okay. Yeah, you wanna come down? Yeah, you do. I'll get to the over there though. Come on. Yeah, pain in the butt falling up there. Alright. These are giant pains in the butts to fight. Especially 3 of them at once. You're going down, so hopefully I can kill you while you are down. Done. And now let's get the other 2. Give me some roasty chickens. That one's gonna be done. And final one. Where you at? Over there. Being dumb looking for me. Fine. Loot this one so I don't forget about it. There, bud. Don't forget about me. Alright, it's done. Alright, everybody dead.
Felt the snow coming.
Let's get my looties, get our heal plants, and continue on to whatever next dumb amount of stuff they're gonna throw at us. All I know is that this mountain is pain. Large amounts of it. Wanna loot it? Maybe? No? Game. Game. Why? Alright, fine. I don't get to loot that watcher. Yeah. Give me all these things. Alright, that's where it wants me to go up, but I'm willing to bet there's more health plants over here, so let's grab those. Because boy, are we proving I need them. Don't give me other plants. I want nothing but heal plants. Thank you. Wait, yes. Are they throwing purple heal plants at me all of a sudden? Is it getting frosted over? Care about that. There's one. Alright. Tally ho! Up into the mountain we go! There's the timey. Up. Boy, cussing. I don't appreciate these angles. I feel like I'm about to get attacked. Ah, yep. What's that? You hate flying things? Here's a flying boss.
Spotted.
Big old poop on me.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Ooh, what I should do is this. Yeah, you don't need any armor. It's all good. I have a spot to hide from your aerial nonsense. Ow! No, apparently above me does not count as a thing that would stop that. Where are you? You're like an area I can't even target. I've fought one of these before, and I remember it being a giant pain. Ooh. What are you doing? A force field? Oh right, you got stuff on your back I can kind of aim for. I'm just gonna get as many smacks in, even though I seem to be stuck in a rock now. Alright, I've glitched into the Matrix. All good. Maybe. Can I even shoot outside of the Matrix? No. This is not good. I think we're about to die. Yeah, there's no fixing this. I'm just in a rock now. I got under a rock and broke the game. This is what, the second time we've accidentally done this? Oh, did I get out? I don't want to heal because like there's no point. Come kill me, please. Hey, bud. I can't attack you while I'm in this rock. I'm gonna have to reload, aren't I? Stand still? I mean, what's standing still gonna do? Ah, fast travel out. Is there even a campfire, or am I just gonna have to go back down here? Yep, okay. I mean, at least that way I don't have to redo all that. But that was dumb. Okay. I was big one with the rock right there. I was full on rock.
Keep that for later.
Oh look, I can finally loot this boy too. Nice. Alright. Do that. Let's make some more healing potions, because that happened.
Be prepared.
I'll actually use a big heal potion right now. Put the big little ones back on the hot bar. I have a friend that breaks all games he plays, so we get creative on how to unbreak it. I mean, I appreciate the knowledge right now, for sure, because I did not want to have to go through and fight all that nonsense again.
And one of these.
Mostly just annoying, because I know that thing will have healed. But, oh well. It's better than redoing the whole thing. Let's go! Aim. Be honest, I'm not trying to break game. Game is just like, you want me broken? I break. Alright. Hey, friendo. We're back. We are bigger than ever. For the Hess truck this year. I'm here. Yep, that's the song we get. I would like them to not fight it in the river, actually. Where is it at? There it is. Ink, ink, oink, oink. Get some of your armor off you. Get you in the chest, please. I'm assuming you don't care about electricity, but maybe I can get like a firebomb on you or something. Oh. Now you know where not to stand on the mighty rock. Ooh. Go away, bird. You still have some armor on you, don't you? That needs to come off, please. Thank you. Alright, can I shock you? I really don't know. Let's just throw all the elements at you. Ow. Making me miss. And let's throw some ice for good measure. And then I would really like to get at your butt. If I see them explodey bits on them. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I want this. Ow. You hurt. You hurt a lot. Throwing that out there, bud. Oops. Alright, we're gonna wait till it dive bombs me like a butt. Alright, and now we're gonna do some big attacks. I would actually really like firebomb its butt canister, which is right there. Oh, you're so wiggly. Hold still. Butts. I missed. You get it? Nope, that didn't seem to count. If you could not keep doing that. That's probably a perfect time to like trap it, but I'm scared. I am baby. Bet I'll hit this. Ooh. I mean, if you want to get stuck in things instead of me, I'll take it. You get stuck there. Have fun. Makes it a bit harder to hit the bits I want, but I'll take some free shots. Ruby Dragon, thank you for the tier 1 subbies. Oh, I finally got free. Alright, it's down. I want to get that butt shot on. Where is it? Where's your butt canister? That's
Out already?
Eep, 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 eep. Everything hurts so much. I don't know where it's gone, so we're just gonna sit here and roll for a second. And it's over there. Ow. But I had time to roll out of that one. Oh, I hate when it goes so high up. Come back down here. Ow! Don't come down like that. Ooh, who's you? Oop. Yeah, shut up. Come here. I really don't like fighting these poops. Bye. Uh-oh, you're in pecking range. I don't want you in pecking range, actually. Alright, we are at the butt. So when it stands up, I'm gonna get the stupid fire bit that I freaking want. There we go, I heard it snap. Alright, now stay away from it, because it's about to explode. Die by fire, please. Yeah. Good. Bird is dead. And it dropped purple. Ooh, it dropped lots of purple. And a heart. I'll take it. Nice. Alright. Kinda worth it. Hopefully there's a fire nearby. Because that was butts. Alexis Arlington, thank you for the 300 cheer biddies. We did it. We didn't die. We only got stuck in a rock once.
Snow haze. White as bone.
Because, you know, getting stuck in a rock does not count as dying. That's just stuck in a rock. Hopefully they gave me a decent number of little health plants real quick. Because that hurt. Kind of hoping there's not going to be another big dum-dum up here, but I know there's probably a big dum-dum up here. Let's be honest. This game has trained me. Expect big dum-dums everywhere. Which is why we search desperately for medical plants every single time we are done with a boss. You could say that it was rough going. Look, yeah, you could.
Never know when I might need these.
Should I be concerned with how red over there looks? I feel like that should be a concern. But first, they apparently littered the area with medical plants. Great. I do like this little drum thing they got going on. Alright, we full up. Let's go. To that. That doesn't look menacing at all. More medical plants, more problems. Yeah. They throw medical plants at me. Death is a-coming. What's about to happen in this cutscene?
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yeah, and it blew itself up.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
I really feel like I'm starting to not trust the dude. I don't know. Mixed feelings on him.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
You know what? I'd like you to take care of the machine from now on, too.
Look down. Don't look down.
Fire? No, it's legit fire. Or you couldn't make me a fast travel point.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
And he's not even here.
It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
I want to ransack now. Don't you know?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door.
Because you're sketchy.
You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
To be fair, it's building
She
robots.
said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
All right.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Or will I activate the power to power up 80?
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Am I, though? Threw a bunch of robots at me. Why don't the robots scan me and be like, oh, I can't eat this. It's Dr. Sobek. That one's not allowed.
Mind your foot.
Oops, oops, oops. Too late. You said that exactly too late. Oh boy. I will never fail to just off a ledge in this game, apparently. At least that one I know. Yeah, no, that was great timing. Watch out. Oop, nope. Nope, too late for that nonsense. They got climby thing.
Guess that's my way across.
Ooh, ooh, game, that was rude.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
Ready.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh. Oh.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
It's also a lot less planty. Someone apparently slept here. Oh.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pegg I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well... he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's logs are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently.
Elizabeth's room.
Whoops. Okay, bye.
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Like, meh. Oh, okay. I think I scanned. Okay. Go through the wall. Got it. Oh wait, there. Thank you. I was about to be like, ha 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 ha. No.
Elizabeth.
Hello.
What is this?
Looks like maybe a memorial. Did she die before everybody else died? Handprint.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned.
Oh.
Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Uh-oh.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Uh-oh.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Really, Hades,
Either
dude?
we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no.
Boy, was it, because y'all weren't doing it.
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
Aw, everybody have some emotions for the evening. With this emotional music.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
And they were all just standing around here being like, meh, I'm not going outside. Oh, those logs.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything.
Nope,
But
Apollo
they
didn't teach us
have to
anything.
understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it.
different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean...
Womp womp.
Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Whoopsies.
Aloy?
She's gone.
We knew that.
Really gone.
We knew that.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
I'm just over here being like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna point blank it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
She's not alive. But also, we'll never know exactly what her thoughts were unless she recorded them somewhere. Anything else I need to scan before we leave? I think that was it. Open door. I'm not sure I like the way her face wasn't really moving when she was talking. Yeah, that's just kind of a downfall of them not necessarily going super deep on them facial animations. Which I get. It's a lot of animating to get super lifelike nonsense in there. And this game is technically quite a bit older. So I'm hoping... I've got high hopes for the next one. Oh. You wanna... this way? Yeah. Botox is the reason her face is not moving.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because
so I guess we're going to it?
You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Oh no, this way. Haha. I know where I'm going, I swear. Now over here. Yes. Yes. Wait, is that a scan thing? Yeah. I'd play you, but I feel like I'm gonna interrupt you the second I start doing anything. So I'm gonna do that. No thanks. Large no thanks to that. Sure. Oh boy, look at all these dead people. Where's that pleather shirt man? Did his shirt survive?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Kinda just killed themselves. Who wants to sit there waiting for nothing? See, that looks kind of pleathery, but it's a pleather t-shirt. Why, yes, I am examining these corpses for nonsense. Kind of looks like they're all wearing the same thing, though. Alright, tell me what happened.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you
Pyro,
to listen.
what are you doing?
To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, I've, please,
Evil?
stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system.
This dude's evil, isn't he?
What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence,
Dude, that's dumb.
innocents have to die.
Emergency alert.
Aha, he killed them. What a butthead. What a big old butthead. Yeah, didn't trust you from the get-go when you were like, no, I'm gonna make robots that eat organic matter. From the get-go. 'Cause that's smart. What a rude butt face.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
I'd just like to point out, it was not their ashes, it was their decayed icky parts. Ashes would mean that we would have burnt them all. This is just decayed icky people. That's the technical. Excuse me, if the Master Override was here the entire time, they should have been able to use that to stop that nonsense.
The Master Override.
Feel like.
So small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Am I just gonna get the task kill Hades? Okay, no. I was gonna say, excuse me. Yes, chat, I went there. They're decayed icky particles. Can I go this way? Yes, it looks like it.
Sound good?
Nope.
Try not to fall to your death.
Oop, oop, oop.
The master override doesn't override gravity.
It doesn't, but the game also just, didn't seem to like it when I just tried to jump on, but we're gonna try again. Am I about to fall to my death? Maybe.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Oh wait, I have to go back up? I think this is not the way I was. Letting me, but I feel like this is not the proper way to. Yeah. There we go. No idea if that was the proper way, but that's what just happened. Something's about to happen. All these clicky clank noises we getting. Big indication. Plus, he said I would be free to loot, and that's a dirty lie. This game never lets me loot.
You're
Oh.
here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end.
Yep, he's about to steal it.
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this.
Does it?
When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission.
Yep.
To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Kind of like what it was built for.
Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
He's gonna be like, no.
Story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago.
Gonna be like.
In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Question.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Knowledge isn't power, it's death.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
If only we hadn't destroyed Apollo like that, not.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Dun, 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 dun.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora Mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the
You know,
pursuit
he
of
has not
knowledge,
made up for his
Silence.
nonsense.
Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Too bad.
Unbelievable.
He's very
I've
judgy.
done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence.
Bye.
Where will you go?
Wherever the heck he's been impossible to find anyways.
And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, so I think we're gonna stop there. Looks like we can do snazzy crafty nonsense. I guess we're gonna go punch Hades in the head with a lance and stab nonsense into it in the future. I don't know how far in the future that's gonna happen, but that's what's going on there. So I hope everybody has a lovely evening, and we will play some more Friday night, and maybe we'll do a random non-Horizons during the week. Everyone have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.